Maximus Vohland, it's been a day or two.
Yeah.
I actually remember I was at GH the day you crashed. That was nearly 8 months ago. It's been pretty quiet for anyone that doesn't know. What the heck happened to you 8 months ago?
Yeah, so I was riding Glen Helen that day, and I just had a weird crash. I was riding really good actually that day. Me and Anderson were putting in motos and just hit false neutral going before you hit a table over single and hopped the bars, landed on the table actually completely fine, like I was good, and then the bike landed straight on my head, like compressed me, and then it popped my hip out, dislocated my hip, and then I had to go get surgery later that day, and with surgery they ended up popping my hip out again, and my sciatic nerve got really banged up and like contused, so it shut my whole sciatic nerve off, and yeah, that was really the main problem because the hip was pretty good to go. I feel like 4 to 6 weeks it wasn't that bad, but the nerve in my leg was just still off. And then I was pretty motivated to get back, and I was already training, like trying to walk on it early, and yeah, I jacked myself because then the nerve woke up, and when it did, it was literally the worst pain of my life. I had to go back to the hospital for 2.5 weeks and was on every pain medication you can think of to try and manage it, and just nothing was working, and it was hell. And then finally got a good doctor who was more specialized in pain management and got me on the right stuff, at least a good enough program to where I could get out of the hospital. And then and yeah, I was pretty much on the couch for 3 months just doing nothing, just trying to let the pain kind of subside. And then the whole next challenge was getting off all the pain medications I was on, and that wasn't easy either. So yeah, been kind of a long road to get to here, but finally back on the bike and riding again. A little sore from being off for 9 months, but yeah, it's been kind of a long road, but just quiet and just kind of suffering and grinding.
When you say the one day the nerve just woke up, was it literally as much as you just woke up one morning and were like, oh my God, what the hell's wrong with me?
It was weird because right after the hospital, I wasn't taking anything because I didn't want to, I don't want to be on nothing, and then I just started getting some pain here and there, so I just started taking some Tylenol, and then like just every day it just started getting worse and worse and worse until like literally nothing was working. Like we were taking whatever they gave us for pain stuff, but it just wasn't enough, and I literally was like screaming, and it was horrible. Like no one can comprehend that kind of pain. Like it was just something that I don't think I'll ever, like you just can't experience that unless you have to go through that exact thing. And it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was so bad, the pain. I was in the hospital, and I literally just like holding on for life, dude. Is what it felt like. And man, I don't even want to think about it, but it was hell. It was really bad, but I got through it, and now I'm here.
I know it's been, like I said, kind of quiet, but I know a few people from your neck of the woods, I think, that are family. They know you. And I've had a few of them tell me I just heard little whispers of like, yeah, he's in the hospital, in and out of hospitals. The pain is insane. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I definitely question if we would see you again. Did you ever get that deep or dark to it that you were like,
yeah,
am I coming back?
There's when you have an injury too, where you're off the bike for a while, and then even the nerve thing, and now it's probably something that I'll have to kind of deal with for the rest of my life. But I think, when it's in the boot, I'm fine. It feels normal. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. There's some days where like, yeah, maybe I'm not gonna be able to do this anymore. Like this is gnarly. Like I don't know if I would even want to, but I don't know. I feel like you do something for so long. Like racing's my life. Like this is what I do. It's my job. This is, my passion is what I enjoy doing, and I'm talented and good at it. Kind of learn once you do something your whole life, you get good, and you try to do something else, you just kind of suck, and that's not fun. So yeah, there's some dark days, still kind of going up and down through it, because it's just like I wish I could be the same, but it's just a bump in the road that's changed, and I just got to adapt to it. Everyone's got problems.
So with that app today, a lot of people might see the post today and go, oh, cool, he got back to riding and announced the ClubMX deal, but this is double combo. This is really your first day riding a dirt bike, right?
Yeah, literally first day on the bike. Yeah, I've done cycling and gym, but nothing compares to riding a bike. And then, of course, Cali tracks are always hard-packed and edgy and choppy. So body was beat up today. I'm definitely not where I feel like I should be. But, it's first day, so I don't got to worry about it. So I got a long off season to get ready, but yeah, just got a few things to work out and just kind of get the ball rolling again. Finally get back into a routine too. It's so different when you're off the bike for so long. You race and train every day, but you can only do so much cycling and gym work before you get back on the bike, and the routine of riding and eating and training is so much different when you're actually riding. So it's nice to actually finally get back to something that feels more normal.
Outside of experiencing what everybody watching this video does, which is regularly getting arm pump. I know you said you got some this morning.
Yeah.
First couple laps, did it really feel like you've been gone for 8 months, or was it a nice surprise?
Like, I feel like, you know, being professional and all the top guys, you know, we're so good that we can hop on a bike and still be a decent rider. So like I can still ride decent, but yeah, first few laps got arm pump. Finally, that I got that to go away by the end of the day, but yeah, I felt a little rusty at first, but like it only took 5 laps until I started finally feeling a little bit of a flow again. So that's good. I mean, it's weird. I have never been off the bike for this long. Only been off the bike maybe maximum 6 weeks because just a bone break. But with this nerve thing, it took a lot longer, and it's still healing. It's not done yet. So
yeah, excited to go to club back east. I mean, you're NorCal guy. I've seen you in SoCal a lot. With KTM, you were back and forth with Florida a little bit. Excited to go to the Carolinas?
Yeah. I mean, I went to their facility and checked everything out, and the tracks are unreal back there, and the whole program that they have everything you could ever need to you know, win races or do what you need to do your job. So yeah, the facility's sick. The tracks look amazing, and yeah, I'm okay with the East Coast. I lived a couple of years at Florida's at Alden, so can't be much different than that. I know it gets pretty hot and humid there as well. So yeah, I look forward to riding the nice tacky and clay and sand tracks, so that looks fun.
You dragging Dad with you, or?
I don't think I can. I'm going to be living at the facility, and the place I'm staying, I don't think it's big enough for me and him, so he might come. He'll be back there for sure, but I don't think he'll be there as much as like he has been in my career.
I think that's about it. Well, good to see you back.
Yeah.
I know, having been there, I know most moto guys are used to the 6 or 8 weeks, 8 or 9 months.
Yeah.
When this is all you do for your whole life, it's got to be tough. I'm sure you have some other hobbies, but when this is your entire life, that long of a layoff makes you question a lot of things.
Yeah, a little depressing, but at least I'm happy to be back on the bike and ride.